Thinking of the heroes who join us in this group today and who are here in spirit only, a person can't help but feel awed by the enormity of what we encounter. We stand in the midst of patriots and the family and friends of those who have nobly served. The service members we honor today come from all walks of life, but they shared 7 fundamental qualities. They possessed courage, pride, determination, selflessness, dedication to duty, and integrity. All the qualities needed to serve a cause larger than oneself. Many of them did not ask to leave their homes to fight on distant battlefields. Many didn't even volunteer. They didn't go to war because they loved fighting. They were called to be part of something bigger than themselves. They were ordinary people who responded in extraordinary ways in extreme times. They rose to the nation's call because they wanted to protect the nation, which has given them and us so much. Since the first shots at Lexington and Concord were fired and our Revolutionary War began, American men and women have been answering the nation's call to duty. Millions of Americans have fought and died on battlefields and abroad to defend our freedoms and way of life. Today, our troops continue to make the ultimate sacrifices, and even as we lose troops, more Americans step forward to say, "I'm ready to serve." They follow in the footsteps of generations of fine Americans. The idea for Memorial Day, originally called Decoration Day, arose from the ashes of the Civil War. Following the Civil War, at least 620,000 Americans, both Union and Confederate, had been killed, and hundreds of thousands more were maimed. Through the course of the war, Americans have blasted at each other's lines with cannons, burned cities and towns on our own soil, and Americans locked each other in prisoner of war camps and tore up the railroads connecting the North to the South. Although there are different versions of how Memorial Day began, one story goes that the grieving families, both Northern and Southern, began decorating the graves of their lost soldiers with flowers and wreaths. In one city of Mississippi, people decorated the graves of both Union and Confederate troops out of respect for the families of the Union soldiers and with the hope that someone would do the same for their loved ones in the North. These informal honors led to the first formal Memorial Day observance in Waterloo, New York on May 5, 1866. Congress officially recognized Memorial Day as a federal holiday in 1887. Since then, with each passing year and subsequent conflicts, we continue to honor our troops. We have awarded medals to many soldiers, added their names to monuments, named buildings for them, to honor them for their bravery. Last year, Morris County Board of Freeholders honored me with the Korean War Commemorative Medal for Distinguished Military Service as a Korean War veteran. But nothing can replace the hole left behind by a fallen service member, and no number of medals or ribbons can comfort the ones left behind. Today, people come throughout the country who gather together to remember to honor and pay gratitude to those who have served our country. Our gathering here is just one small spark in the flame of pride that burns across the nation today and every day. It's not a lot, but it's one small way we can honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice so that we can live in freedom. Your presence here today and that of the people gathering all across America is a tribute to those lost troops and to their families. It's a way to say, we remember, from the soldiers who shivered and starved through the winter of Valley Forge, to the doughboys crouched in the muddy trenches of France, to the platoons who paroled the hazy jungles of Korea and Vietnam, and now to the young men and women patrolling the mountains of Afghanistan. We remember and honor them all. Thank you for attending today. God bless you and your families, and God bless our troops, and God bless America. Thank you.